Right, what is up, guys and girls? Should have audio over, should be working, hopefully, fingers crossed. Thank you for the guys over on YouTube, thank you for the guys over on Twitch coming in early, appreciate that. We will get the volumes adjusted as we go, so if it needs to go louder, let me know. If you want it, lower, obviously that as well. Let me just jump into the chats and bring up the Steam page. There we go. Sweet, I like this tune, this is really cool. Right, this is one we've been waiting to play. I'm actually really excited for this one. Today we're doing a live first impression of Code Vein. I know it's about 10 years late, right? So it came out in 2019, so the game's about 6 years old at present. So yeah, we're going to go through and run through an intro and all that good stuff. And I might even do a cosplay of this one for part 2, depending on what our character looks like, because the character creation tools are pretty good in this game. But I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to jump into the video. Again, enjoy the show, and if you are live, feel free to chat to me during the live recording. All videos are recorded live. That's what we do, right? Right, guys, thank you for joining me today. Today we are checking out Code Vein. Finally, 6 years deep in its release, and we're finally getting around to playing through it. It's going to be a full playthrough as far as Code Vein 2 coming out. So if Code Vein 2 drops while I'm doing these playthroughs, I'll obviously jump across and start that one, and then we'll backtrack back into this one. I would probably do a first impressions and then jump back into Code Vein 1 just to finish the story and get a heads up as to starting 2 and fresh. I want to continue a continuation in my brain. I don't want to disrupt it by messing with 2 at once. So that's the plan for 2026. We're going to be using some Code Vein content goodness. And Steam description goes to look something like this. So, in the face of certain death, we rise, team up, embark on a journey that ends, to the ends of the earth. How's that written? Journey to the ends of hell to unlock your past and escape the living nightmare in Code Vein. I just sneezed, so it's actually thrown my whole wang off. My chi, if you like, my mojo. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of it. Very positive reviews. Over 18,000 people. Cannot be wrong, right? There is a demo available, so if you want to try the game for yourself, if you're like me and you haven't played this game, the demo's out there. It's obviously available cross-platform. It's on every console. I believe I have this on PS5, PS4, and I think even possibly an Xbox One code floating around somewhere. Single player predominantly, but with online co-op, which is really cool. So you can bring your friends in, bring your partner in, and have a good time with your character creation goodness. Team up and go questing together. It looks really cool, actually. It's got Steam achievements, it's got Steam cloud saving and controller support across the board. I do feel like the company themselves, which is of course Bandai Namco, Bandai Namco have a really weird past of either hitting the mark or just completely missing it completely, right? So like, I think this one's one where they hit the mark. This is something that's really interesting to me. It's a JRPG with Souls-like elements, and not just little bits here and there. It's more like a Souls-like copy, but in a JRPG world. So that's what really dragged me in to check it out. Now, we did play what was the other one we played? It always escapes my brain when I want to bring something up. Let's jump onto my YouTube channel real quick. Easier said than done. There we go. There we go. I just need to find out the name of this game. So I think it was MMO we put that on. And then you send it to me. You know what? YouTube is really awful at offering content to people. Like, if I click a name of a creator, I expect to see their full videos, not shorts, not lives, their full edited videos. Like, it's just atrocious that the way they've decided to organize YouTube lately. They're really trying, I don't know if they're trying to sell shorts or whatever, but like, I digress. I'm moaning now. But it is really annoying. You have to like click a video, right?
Game. Now
and then you have to go into that from a creator 9 times out of 10, which is too many clicks for most people. Right, AI Limit is the one I'm thinking of. So let me jump back into where I was at. Theme page. Right, so AI Limit was the one we covered that had Souls-like elements, but it was predominantly a JRPG. I felt like the JRPG outweighed the Souls-like. Now, this came first, so it'd be interesting to see if this had an influence on that game or how they compare off against each other. I really enjoyed AI Limit, and I think I'm really going to enjoy Code Vein. So this game has a high bar to hit for me. Okay, so it's got 4 DLCs available. They're all $8 right now. I have none of them. Any recommendations, leave me in the comments down below which ones are good and which ones are not. There is a season pass for $20, which ain't a bad idea as long as it gives you all of that content. So it came out on Windows 11, and so it is predominantly quite new. It has a 9060 as the top order and also 8 gig RAM. So this should run beautifully today. So I want to thank everyone who's came in again. I want to thank you guys watching on YouTube on a rerun. And this is the first impression / part 1 of the entire playthrough. So if you like your Code Vein, this is where you're going to get it veined in. Let's go. Right, okay. Today we're going to be going with the trusty red controller. You know where we're at with that. Now, this video is not sponsored or paid or anything like that. The code wasn't sent to me. This is a game that I picked up by myself just because I really wanted to play it.
Think back. Search your memory for an image of yourself.
I remember my name. Remember my appearance first. Okay, I can do my name. That's fine. I'd rather type that. So my name would be Shane, I guess. My code name, Shanuz. Okay, customize character. We're going to go male. So I want to make someone that I can maybe cosplay over the Halloween period. So I'm going to try and find somebody who's kind of cool but kind of basic, but you know, doable, right? As in, you know, achievable for a quick cosplay. I don't want to have to order a bunch of gear to look like that character. So skin textures are fine. Physique is that? So body type. Okay, this is going to be. I'm going to go for the thicker set. Overall balance. Can we zoom out? Ah, okay, that's a weird zoom. You have to hold left button and move in and out. But it works. It works. My head size is okay, I guess. What's this overall balance? The size of the character's physique. You can just make him a bit wider here and now. I want to just go back now. Okay, so it's all done on the mouse. It feels really weird. I might actually use a controller. Yeah, we get on with that. So we've got pink and browns grouped together there. Okay, so I think I'm up in the top row somewhere. Let's go with that. We don't want to be too pasty. Yeah, it's actually really easy with a controller, but you have to use the clicky D-pad, which is a little bit annoying with this particular controller. So hair-wise, if it's just, let's have a look. So we've got female and male hair here that can be applied to any character. That's quite interesting. I saw this yesterday with Lost Rift. It had a beard on a woman, and that just struck me, and it was a full-grown, like, proud beard, and that just struck me as odd, right, seeing that. So I'm going to go with one of these shorter sort of 60s mod hair styles. Which one do I like? I'm going to go with this one, I guess. Now, I obviously can't achieve that because I don't have the quiff at the front. But it's the shortest they do. So I guess we go with that. Now, this is important in this game to go through and test out the character creations because it is quite varied as well. There's a lot going on to see in the character creation tools. So I thought I'd just leave it intact as best as possible for you guys. So this must be tint, right? So we go darker on the tint. Ah, there you go. We can actually darken up the front now. And white, I guess, is like the grey. I'm not really. Is that how bright it is? But that's fine. I'm happy with that. Don't want to mess around too much with that. Face wise, we want to round the face if we can. That's the problem with these games. Like, anime doesn't allow really for my set face. Like they all will look like an Asian version of me. Or Eastern, should we say. I guess he's got a thin nose. That kind of works. But this guy's... Well, I'm going to go with a generic face. And then this is the main bit. So eyes. So what do we have left for cosplay from last year? So we have this one. But we need to be able to colour it. So... Oh wow, you can actually change the colours of the backgrounds. Very cool. Very cool so far. Okay, so eye colour must be down here. No. Oh, here. Okay, so the left one will be red. And then the right eye. Hang on, is that a texture? Highlights, pupil 2. That is not, it's a different eye. But maybe if I do... Oh, it's the insides. Okay, that kind of works. If we can bring him up a little bit closer. Now I think I have zombie eyes left from last year. So this could work. I'm not sure if they're red on the outside though, so maybe bring them in darker. And there's the shine, we'll leave that as it is. Oh, here you go. Okay, my bad. So we've got right eye pupil here. Okay, sweet. So we'll go for a standard issue eye on that one. And we will put that as a blue eye. Surely that should be white. Getting more and more in depth now. So the right eye, pupil 1. I am Confucian. So is this the blue bit? No. This is the most convoluted way to do eyes I think I've ever messed with. Now the game is old, 2019, right? So, I mean, it's cool you have this amount of range, but it doesn't look good. Like, I don't know what they're trying to do here. It's like no matter what I try and do, I just cannot get a normal eye. Gotta be one of these top ones. It can't be, they can't stick the normal eyes at the bottom, right? No, because then it cuts the light off. You can see it changing, like it doesn't really give you a proper eyeball. They're all strange. Jesus. What were they smoking when they came up with this design? Alright, bog standard. What are these? Not really seeing what that does. It doesn't seem to make much of a difference. I've never had so much trouble getting a blue eye. Like, you can laugh. This is ridiculously over dramatic here. It's almost borderline annoying, and it's only the eye that we're at the moment. Like, he looks odd. He doesn't... What has happened? Is it this white? No, now he's just got a black eye. It's almost like they don't have a proper pupil. I think that's what's odd. And the fact you're only seeing the top half of the eye. Because his eyes are kind of squinting, you're not seeing the top bit of his eye either. Like, I'd want more blue, but there's not a normal option where you can get full blue. They've all got rings around them. Oh my days. Okay, I think the only way we're really going to get it is by doing this eye and then changing the white to blue. Okay, like that. I think that kind of works, right? That's good enough for me. It's as close as we've gotten. And then this guy, I think, has got about the right idea. So it's either red or white. I've got a red. I've got a white. Could do full red. That looks kind of cool. It's kind of like a red middle. And that is the right eye. Okay, that's it. We finally got there. So size-wise, you can give him bigger eyes because, you know, anime. You can make him cross-eyed. That's actually an option. Oh, hang on. What's this? Hectochromic eyes. I'm not going to press that just in case it resets. Okay, eyebrows are fine, I guess. You have any bushier ones? Well, they got bigger ones. Guess that'll do. Make them look a bit more mean. What's makeup? Oh, that's like eyeliner and stuff. We don't want to mess with those. Scars. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. So, yeah, perfect. So we'll go with something like this, or do the cross on the cheek business. Okay, it's got some very generic stuff here. This is really cool. So you could make other anime characters. I've already seen like 4 different anime characters here. I kind of like the scar too, but we're allowed 2. So I think what we're going to do is go for the generic cut eye, which I always favour. And what's the Y button about? Oh, to switch sides? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with the simple one there because I can easily change that. So paint. This is for cheeks and eyes and makeup. Again, none of that really for me. We've got skeleton paintings. That's kind of cool. There's some stuff in here. And tribal business. Okay, that looks like... Yeah, it now kind of looks like from this side Persona 5, right? Coming along. You can build so much stuff. You got the crow. That's kind of reminded me of an anime character, but I can't really remember which one. There's loads in here. Jeez. Okay, we've got spider on the cheek. We've got the bat. We've got pumpkin. Okay, the list just keeps going on. I like these. I really like these crack effects. Don't actually have any of those. Oh, that's cool. Okay, if we can get that in red. Yes, okay. Can we get that in red? Yes, we can. Sweet. Okay, I can definitely do this. Make it darker so it's like veins. Boom, boom, boom. I'm happy with that. What's this white about? Is that a... Oh, how bright it is. So you can actually fade it to his face. I'll keep it nice and bright. Yes, son. Well, I want to see, like, he's got some sort of demon side to him, right? He's got some sort of transmuted half. I think that's kind of cool. Now, balance in here. I think we can actually... Yeah, we can actually edit the size, and but I like it. I think it's good. So I'm going to keep it where it is. Accessories. Okay, we've got... We've got a bunch of accessories coming out now. Let's just move them back a bit. There you go. Yes, having tea with Mrs. Darjeeling. Look at this. Okay, we've got headphones. Can make him like the cool kid. Furry ears. He's got a Christmas hat. Now, if you can customize during the game, that's going to be awesome because we could do like Christmas versions. He's got eye patch going on. Glasses. No cyberpunk stuff. We've got necklaces, which is cool. What necklace is he rocking? He's got a key. You know what? I'll fudge with this one. I think the one with the rings on is quite cool. I don't know what the meaning behind it is. Actually, the key. Yeah, I'm going to go with the key. I've decided. What's this? Okay, we can add hair to hair. There's plenty of hairdos in this game. You could spend an hour in here easy. No worries. Little side bags, and I mean, I don't like man bags, you know. I think we should leave that to the women's personally. I don't think it looks good on men. We've got these like side satchels in the UK that the road men use. It just looks like a handbag, bruv. Don't know what they're doing. Okay, we've got armbands. That one kind of looked kind of cool. I mean, it had that attached to it. I don't think we can have too many though. I would like a nice diamond earring, but I'm not seeing that. Oh, hang on, what's this? Get him closer. No, these are like hair clips. Oh, that's a shame. So no earrings from what I can tell. But we do have the necklace with the key, which is pretty cool. We can change the colour of it. We can definitely go for silver. Like a shiny grey-ish, I suppose it'll be. And then maybe stick a white in there. Yeah, it's looking kind of cool. Not as shiny as I'd like, but it will do. There does seem to be a third colour that we can unlock later. I think putting a white tinge on it actually made it shinier now. Yeah, so that's the way forward. Clothing wise, what we got here? This is how we're going out into the world. What styly do I want? I like this one. It's kind of like cyberpunk cop. It's kind of cool. That reminds me of Final Fantasy. Cloud Strife. I think the vampire is the way forward. It kind of looks dark. And I just want to darken that up even further. This one. Like the darker the better, right? And then the accent colour's blue. I think I'm going to go for like a streamer dark purple. Similar with the grey. It might be too much purple. Let's have a look. No, I fucks with that. I like that. Turn the red to purple. Yeah, I like that. That's rocking it. Very nice. And then this grey, I'm thinking might be better as white. Just to bring the colour up a bit. That's going to do me. What's this? Mask. So apparently we're going to be rocking a purifier mask at some point. There's all different ones. They kind of look like World War II gas masks. I'll go with the most subtle one, I think. This one. And if we can colour code that. Oh, we've got frame to it. Ooh. It's like... Yeah, I just want the real subtle frame. That looks well good. So the purifier mask doesn't look like you can change the colour. It is stuck in that colour, which isn't great. Voice wise,
it's a plan, and now it's you're a pro. Over there, that way. Affirmative. Affirmative. Time to punch. I think I get the idea. Well, hey, just follow me.
I like that. Kind of cocky, kind of older. And then we've got save the appearance, which will just stick a save. Do you see how many appearances you could make? Unlimited, pretty much. Load appearance. I don't know why you'd need that many. Let's go confirm. And we're gonna hit up remember my name. And then again code names disappeared, so we're gonna have to go in and just sort that. There we go, confirm. Go.
Yeah, that's what you look like.
That is what I look like.
Now, we can finally meet.
Okay, again, let me know if the game is the right volumes for you guys. I want you to have a good experience as we go through as well. There you go, we're in. Now this game is maxed out settings right now, and there's a lot of radial blur going on and some sort of fog and mist happening. Rest at Mistal. It says it for you. It's full of mist.
We finally meet. Are you clear-headed? You will now be reborn as an immortal creature, a revenant. There are things you will need to know in your new life, so listen well.
This game could actually do with being turned
Each
up.
revenant has a different power coursing through their veins, called a blood code. The best way to learn about it is to try it for yourself.
Okay, so we need to check your blood code. Press select. Edit with quick menu. Open the field menu. Blood code. Okay, this is the blood code. That's basically your stats. Unknown, boast, endurance, melee, raises abilities based on strength and dexterity.
That is a fighter blood code, which is excellent for combat. Each talent that a blood code bestows is known as
is this a new system, or is this just a strange way to introduce a new take on an old system?
Temporarily enhances your attack power. Try it out.
Gifts can be equipped, so we're going to go in one of these.
Very well.
Okay, it's just a buff. All that for a buff. So it showed us our stat screen, and now we figured out a buff. So right trigger to bring up that menu, press Y.
That will do.
That's now going to enhance my next attack.
The effects of a gift will not work unless it is prepared in advance. I forgot something important. You will need special blood to activate gifts. This blood comes from revenants who have forgotten themselves and turned into monsters. The Lost. You can drain ichor from the Lost by striking them with your weapon. Remember that.
I forgot how long-winded JRPGs actually are. They start off so freaking slow. Okay, so we've got dodge roll on circle where you expect it. We've got guards on left button, which is a bit odd, so I'd rather it on right button. Switch weapon. Hello. Okay, let's give this beast a go. Yeah, that's super slow, but damn. That could be my new favourite. Look at the size of it. That could be my new favourite thing.
Well done. Ordinarily, a revenant has only
The amount of muscle on this man to the amount of length with the weight of that head on it would just tip him back. There's no way you would ever in any imagination hold that thing in real life. If I put that on this chair, I'd be flying backwards within seconds. That's a beast. Look at it. That is a solid piece of iron and steel right now. He's just chilling. He's cool. Maybe we've got vampiric powers or something. So here's your essentially like your respawn points. So you're going to be able to level up, do your save game, you know, teleport to different points you've unlocked. You saw it in Wukong, you know, and it's quite a common trope.
The disappearance of your blood code has left you with unique, limitless capabilities. Not only can the strength since your blood is the
I've lost interest in her, so I need her to go away. There we go. So slow to start. So I'm hoping he's like a berserker. He is kind of now. And I like that fact. I like the fact we're going to be able to use any weapon to go against any, you know, enemy type. And I would assume every enemy type is going to have a different effect as well. Oh. It's only going to get slower. Uh-oh. So films, is it? I appreciate your comment there, bro. It gets slower, does it? The thing is, I don't mind story like this. That's progressing and painting a picture. It's the tutorial bit. You know, that is a real nag. It's press X, press Y, go into your start menu. It's like, bro, we know this stuff by now. I'm not new. You know what I mean? I know other people are. It did have a skip, so it's all good. Okay, she's kind of cute. What's going on here? Is that sister from another mister? Is that friend? Foe? Love interest? Oh, so that plate I fitted during the character creation actually stuck to me full time. Visually, this game bangs. I mean, visually, it's on point.
It's okay.
2019, you know, either. When we weren't scared to put some talent on women. mean, she's barely wearing anything, to be fair.
Over there.
What is this? Astral Blade? What I love about JRPGs is they keep the traditional values in their game, what we've always known, and they also keep like things like height difference, strength. You know, like you can tell she's a weaker person there between me and her, but she probably has healing. You know, they love to give them healing abilities, and I feel like they play positions of natural order very well in JRPGs, and I think that's why I never miss going back to them. Because when you play enough Western games, you kind of get this like really jaded, faded version of reality. You know, some games that are coming out nowadays are so full of nonsense that you just play them and you think, how, what, when, why? And now you go back to this and it's like, oh, okay, it's like going back and playing an old Tomb Raider, you know? You just get what you expect to get, which is why Last of Us works very well.
We're all right.
She's a mage, exactly, so she's going to have healing abilities and fireballs and probably some sort of protection barrier. My man's looking kind of knackered. Kind of tired already. Haven't even started. Have you finished this game then? So Fema, is it? Safima? Have you finished this game already?
There is a spring that will cure that thirst. One
Okay,
that
we're looking at
weeps
dead trees.
tears
You've done it a
of
few
blood.
times. Oh my days. Okay, well, don't, no spoilers, please. Gameplay help all the way through if you can.
That's what they said, anyway.
That's what she said.
This way.
Okay, so we could restore dead trees. Oh, I appreciate that. Ooh.
It's all right. It's all right.
I love the way she just called Girl in White. She has no name right now. What in the vampire? Yeah, I've done very well to not see any reviews or anything of this game since 2019. I am going in completely fresh-faced right now. Okay, so our blood restored the tree. Okay, this is a very pretty game.
So, it is you.
Her blood wouldn't do that, only ours. Made blood water bombs. Is she gonna eat that?
Here. This is for you.
That's my own blood. So our blood turned into tree sap, and now we can eat the tree sap to what? Get regains? The stylization in this game is probably one of the best, and I've played a lot. Like I said, we've come off of a lot of our JRPGs last year.
A new spring
I actually
and a
got tired
fresh
of
source
them.
of labor.
This one escaped me.
We really hit the jackpot. Get up. It's time for a bit of fun.
Oh yeah. So the local government soldiers, they look like, are a little bit forward. It's the best way to put it. They stuck her in a cell.
You're awake then? Whoa.
Okay, this game does stuff very well. You can see here, there's no textures in the background now. They've just fogged it out, right? But there is something glowing in the background now. And I think that's such a good way of doing these games, because you can render this whole area and get like 140 frames all day long because you're not rendering the entire city.
The view never improves, does it?
Well, I don't know. I've only just got here, love. Yeah, there's something glowing out there. Like another prison, I think. Okay, we picked up the mask.
There's no way we're gonna find blood beads.
Yeah, is he going to let me up? Weird place to put loading screen. Oh. Your beard, innit? Yeah, that's it. And like get in your cage. Go to sleep.
This one's dry. The miasma's pretty thick.
He's my
Damn it.
asthma.
We're running out of time before the next
He
collection.
got asthma.
Everything's ready.
Right.
Right.
I'm on my way.
Do you know what? With hair like that, I would imagine him to have asthma too.
All dried up.
I
Just
don't
like the
know.
others.
I'm getting like 100 frames max
all
settings.
dried up.
The only thing
So
I've got
there's no
turned
sense
down
in
is
searching with the miasma like
the radial
Let's-
blur, you know, the focus blur, and I've got bloom, not bloom, what's it called?
You know what
motion
these
blur
are,
off.
right?
So I'm hitting 144 frames right now.
Blood beads, right?
Yes, very good. Now I want you to search for blood beads in the tunnels ahead of here.
The frames is, I'll tell you something about frames, they're a little bit
it's
of a
only
trick.
short time before the
120 frames
collectors
is
come to
nice
take
if
our
you have a
levy.
60 hertz monitor, but you're
Once
not going
they
to
do,
see
I'm
120
afraid
frames
we
on a
won't have
60
any
hertz
blood
monitor.
beads to
So
give
you need to
them.
look up your
If we don't
monitors before
find
you buy a
some,
graphics card,
Silver's
because
hounds will
you don't
strip the
actually need a
shirts right
graphics
off
card
our
that's going to push
backs.
like 500 frames a second if
Well,
you only have a monitor
that's the long
that
and
runs
short of
60
it.
to 75 hertz.
Why does it
Because
have to be us?
hertz essentially are your frames
Don't
per
ask
second.
me.
So when
The
you hit
stupid levy
VSync,
system was
it
Silver's
syncs
idea.
your game
If you
up
have a
to
complaint,
the
I
graphics
suggest you
card
take it
via
up
the
with him.
hertz of your screen. So if you have a
You like
60
her
hertz
first.
screen,
Get
you'll
to
only
work.
get 60 frames because that's all you're ever going to see on that monitor. So if you run your game at 200 frames a second, you're not actually
There's a better
getting
time
that.
and place.
Use
For now,
VSync.
we just
Just
have
lock
to
the game
obey.
down to the frames of your
Next.
screen, and you'll be running maxed out all the time. You'll always have the best
Whoa
amount of
there.
frames, and 9
You
times
wait
out of 10
here
the
with
best
us.
experience. If you try and like hit like
You can have
Cyberpunk
this
at
one back
God
when
knows
you
how many
return,
frames,
in
even if you can
exchange
do
for
it,
any
it's going to
blood
cost you a
beads you
fortune.
find,
You're not
of
going to
course.
gain anything from that unless your monitor
Oh, and I
actually
hear the
provides
hunter has
it.
been showing up
Otherwise, you're
around
just
here
wasting
lately.
graphics card potential.
So make sure you don't all
You're
get
overheating it.
killed.
You're making it run harder than it needs to. And yeah, so frames a second is a funny one. Not many people explain to people that frames per second is not always a good thing
You
to have
heard
200
him.
frames per second.
Move it!
VSync
Ouch.
can definitely solve that for you, you know, without you thinking
you
about it.
okay?
I like to adjust mine manually.
It
So
looks
mine's
like we can't get
144
back up
monitor,
from here.
4K. So what I do
We'll
is
have to look for another way
1440p
back.
at around, with the
Oh,
VSync locked
I'm
to
Oliver
around
Collins, by the way.
144 frames.
Nice to meet you.
If any of that jargon made any sense to anyone out there. And then I record at 120 frames. Right, here we go. These are our respawn points, our save points. I don't know if they have to be activated every time, so I'm just going to go ahead and touch on them. We've got leveling up. This is a really weird and sort of outdated basic version of a level up screen now. Acquire and inherit gifts. Fight a ranger or caster. Okay, so fighter will be melee, ranger will be like, what, bows? And caster will be magic. Storage. Okay, cool beans. We've got some storage. We've got teleport. Switch partner. That's a new one. Yeah, okay. It's got a few new mechanics here that I like. I like the dodge. We've got now sprinkles and sparkles
Dead lost.
coming off us.
I've never seen one before. I say dead, but they're not really dead. It's just a dormant state before they turn into real monsters.
Trying to find the actual
So I've
option
heard.
screen.
Sometimes it takes years for the transformation to start, so we can just leave them.
Do we have to go back to this to get the options? I want to see if I can turn the volume and the voice up. Rest. Save and return to home screen. I think it can only be done on title screen possibly. What's that? Phone's gone off. Okay, slap him in the back. I'm doing no damage. I'm just going to stand back a bit. He does damage. Yes, Oliver. But then I am holding just a pole that we've found somewhere. This weapon needs an upgrade quick. Do we interact with the body in any way? Don't think so. There's no like spirit to take from it. Go on, Oliver. Save the day. He's chasing me. We got lock on with right trigger. Ooh. waste his attack. It seems like he has a stun if I hit him hard enough. There you go, Oliver just finishes him off for me. That one burst into flames. So far so good. Love the lighting. Items are easy to find.
Whatever you can to survive.
Ooh, that's pretty. That's really nice looking. Breakables. Yes! Breakables are one of my majors that have to be in one of these games. No breakables and no areas to investigate off the beaten path. Really annoys me in linear games. If you're going to build a linear game where I have to follow a path, at least give me chances to go off and investigate. Whoa! And at least some breakables in the area.
I feel dizzy.
Okay, we've got a chest.
Is there something good in there?
Got to be a weapon. Heavy axe. There we go. Game design 101. This is. So do we switch to heavy axe? How do we do that? Must be an easy way to quick switch. This is our inventory.
Sure, I can wait.
This is convoluted. How do we just quick switch? You're not going to get me yet. It's not dramatic enough.
Which way do you think is better?
Hey, what up, Phil? How you doing? Good morning, my man. Now, I want to use my big old axe. So D-pad is regeneration. Oh! Okay, I fell off the edge. This is bullshit. Why would you make this so complicated? Where's my weapon? I picked it up. Arrow up.
Isn't there something else we could try?
Okay, D-pad up. It was worth the wait. It was worth falling off.
Dumb ways to die.
Yeah.
So many
First one,
dumb
ready to
ways
start.
to die.
Wait.
Dumb ways to die.
Are we going ham? We're always going ham, baby. That's what we do. Let's keep going. Now, do all these reset? Have we reset the balls or no? They're staying down.
The enemy?
No, they do reset. Oh. Big damage. There you go. Now I don't feel completely useless. Still not on Oliver's level. Oliver is killing it. Whoop. Wow, okay, if you don't lock on, you ain't hitting nothing. Okay, blap him. Go over power up, shall we? Now let's see what damage we can do. Did we one-shot him? I'm sure he was damaged before that. How's Philip and the fam? He's good. He's good. Are you still in bed? Have you just woke up? Right, all looking good. I'm enjoying this already, like. Ooh, forgot about him. Nice. So with Oliver taking a chunk, we can finish him in one shot. Can't believe I died that quick. That was a complete oof.
Thank goodness.
Alright, back it up. Back it up, back it up. Let me bug in.
Wooden boxes. Who stacked them here?
Oh, he really come at me. Come on, Ollie. For the finish. Combat feels nice, feels solid. I hate that word, but impactful. I must have said impactful so many times, and awesome. If you go, once all my content's out, I must have said that about 1 billion times. I get fed up with my own voice. Here we go. Right, that guy's armoured. That guy is properly armoured. What else we got going on? X. Ooh. Okay, special move. I've got speed boost, I think, now. Try not to fall off the edge. Give some. Give some. No, Ollie, my kill. I need the XPs. Okay, no weapon.
Is there something good in there? Will that come in
Lost
handy?
bayonet, okay. Well, a bayonet is the front attachment knife to a musket or a rifle. So I'm not sure what that is. Let's give it a go. Okay, so it only switches those two weapons. And this one gives me a new ability as well.
That's scary.
Where's the bayonet now? Let's have a look. So we've got edit, medals, multiplayer, inventory. Bayonet. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. You still get XP and the currency if your teammate kills. Oh, okay, so you share XP, do you? So if you were to jump in my game, we split what we get, do we? Take this for your health, it will go up. It will. Or it does. That will go down, I would imagine, looking at it. If they fall off the map. Oh, okay, so even if we fall off the map, we still get the stuff. NPC and team. Okay, sweet. So you have to kind of have them in your team. Oh, where's the bayonet gone? I'm sure we said we picked one up. Oh, here it is. Lost bayonet. It is an attack weapon. Bayonet used by revenants who have fallen and joined the lost. Okay, that's pretty easy to understand, but how do we use it? Is it you? I've got a heavy axe here too. Why am I using the hammer time when I've got a heavy axe? How do we equip that? I'm trying to press all the buttons, nothing's happening. Do I have to go here? Ah, Unagi-san. Okay, so the axe is going to do way more damage. But this is a B+ though. I want to try the bayonet. Let's see what the bayonet looks like. Press up. There you go, bayonet. Is it a gun? How does it work? Ooh. Yes. Okay, so it's actually a rifle with a bayonet attached to the end. They've just decided to call it the lost bayonet. My man's going to try and pop a shot. Okay, our bullets don't go that far. Let's go. Oh, I fell off again. Oh, this is the worst bit. The worst bit of the game because the camera angles. You're turning the camera around behind the character. Jeez. I'm getting defeated by game mechanics.
Did you just see movement?
Hopefully every stage design isn't like this. There's too many holes at the moment. That does big damage. I don't have to worry about any of these now. And if he gets too close, we can just whop him with it. I'm not even sure that takes down stamina. So the swipe does, of course. Yeah, the bullets do not take down stamina. I'm good.
Please don't fall.
Nah, these are some of the worst.
I'm blown away.
Bro, look at that drop. And it's if you've got the camera here, you can't even see it. You know, game design issue there, bros. I've fallen twice. The first time I thought it was my fault. The second time I'm kind of thinking it's a bad choice in stage design. Ooh, alright buddies. Play your role. See that behind me? I don't know what's there. Okay, I'm out of ammo. It's not overly powerful, that. Okay, he's done him, he's done him. I'm going to go back with the binocular, which is basically a piece of the stage environment. Nice, but it's a C+, and C+ has got to be good. That's just one big hole. Where are we going now? This is a dead end. Do we jump across this? Ooh. Then I need to go back. Okay, that's good. Right, when I said it feels impactful, right? So if I swing this and break some boxes, he actually hits the floor. If you look, when I hit this, oh, not there, but when I hit that, it stops on it, right? So it kind of has that connection with an in-game environment object. That does the same when you hit a character. If you hit an enemy, it'll actually bonk onto them and stop, which is why it feels impactful when you play. I feel like we've got to jump across there, but it just looks too dangerous. It doesn't use ammo, it uses Ichor. Of course it does. Ichor is your mana. Okay, so it burns mana instead of ammo. and the axe is better than the concrete weapon. Are you sure about this? Are you sure? Because when I was looking, I swear this came out better. So the axe is strength B, but dexterity E, which means it's going to take a lot of stamina to swing that bad boy. Whereas this one's B plus and only does D. So I'm actually using less stamina to do a plus version attack. No fishy breath. Look at the physics damage. Physical damage? Ah, but dexterity is gonna. Okay, I'm gonna take your advice. If you say, it shall be done. And then I'm gonna switch out this one for the bayonet. I mean, it does look a lot cooler. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty awesome. So where to from here? Because it does look like I've got backtrack. I must have gone the wrong way. I'll give you stamina. You want some, son? Oh, here we go. Come at me. I mean, that's an 85%, if not 90% damage right there on one swing. So, yeah, you were correct. But stamina-wise, that is burning half a bar. So I can only do 2 swings before I'm in the red. In the danger zone. Come at me, bro. And that does nothing to him. Ooh. Okay, we're going to have to treat this one very carefully. Did we just do spin move? Leave me alone. Oh, very close to that edge. Okay, that move's awesome. If you charge it, it does 85% stamina burn, but it'll do 3 hits, which is really cool. We've got a lost shard. That's a new one. Oh, what's this? Lost haze. A lot of lost stuff in this game. I'm going to switch to this. Boss him. Okay, I'm out again. That's absolutely useless when it's empty. Okay, I've gone blue there. Is that because I did a well-timed dodge? Ooh. Tell me what you want. Yeah, I left it to Oliver there. I couldn't get close enough really safely. We're still rocking almost full health and got maxed out stamina right now. The axe is dangerous. I would say I prefer the stage, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, the pipe. Just because it saves enough stamina. This is so lethal. Look at this bar burn. Look at this bar burn here. Like one hit.
We should find some blood beads and go back for her quick.
With all the men and women from Rome, what are we doing here? You do have a normal attack that shouldn't eat so much stamina. Oh yeah, the X button, that. But again, it's not going to knock them back, is it? It's not going to do much damage. I feel like when you're using a weapon like that, especially what Oliver's got there, you want to tomp them. Okay, we've got the big one. Come on, big one, I'm ready for you. That was stupid. That was way stupid. It's a shame you can't walk while you're charging. Put some speed boost on. Mother! Okay. I'm not liking that weapon, I'm sorry. It might work for some people who are already experienced it at the game, but for me, it kind of sucks. I'm going to go with the sword, and I'm going to go probably with the bayonet, even though it sucks. It's okay if you've got the magic powers for it. Sword's looking... Whoa! What is that? Slime guys! Yes, come at me. He spits stuff, so you've got to get in close. See, that feels good on the X button, which burns, like you said, a lot less stamina.
Lost up above.
You can just quickly run through them now with that sword. I like the fact we've had so many weapons on an upgrade right now. It's giving you a chance to play around with a few little bits and bobs, so you can kind of pick what class you want to be. That was cool. I love the lighting in this game. The bloom is on point. Bloom, baby, bloom. Go in here and take a little look around. Now I do have heal. I should really try that. Regen. That was a whole life bar nearly. Caligula. Oh no, don't bring up that movie. That movie was off the wall. I didn't even know what it was really. I just knew that Helen Mirren was in it. And Helen Mirren is like one of my favourite all-time stars. But she does the Illuminati initiation in it. And it kind of makes you lose a bit of respect for Helen Mirren. But you have to respect the game, right? She's in there doing her thing.
Are you okay? Did you get hurt?
There's all types of craziness. Yeah, it's off the chain. Don't watch it with kids around, for God's sake. It is one of those films that is made to shock you. Boy. It looks like... What? Hang on, I'm confused.
That could have gone better.
Is Oliver done? Going to look it
I'll
up.
catch up with you in a bit.
Nobody should look that film up.
Don't worry about me. I'll be alright. Go on. You just focus on finding some blood beads, alright? That girl is waiting for you.
It's about 2 hours long, and the ending of Caligula is so shocking that I had to put my hand over my mouth when I was watching. I was like, damn, this is gone ham now.
Don't worry about me. I'll be alright. Go on.
Oliver's like, yeah, don't worry about me. I've just been chopped to the neck. I'm just going to stay here for a bit. He's playing it off cool as a cucumber. Whoop. Okay, so now it's just me, which is good, because I can now practice my combat without the help of Oliver being a Don Juan. So if I'm... Okay, his shield is pretty useful. I want one of them. That was a weird interaction. It felt like the sword was hitting the shield, but he didn't seem like he was blocking. It was just like he was constantly being protected. I want that. I want the fact that I don't have to worry about anything. I just use the shield. By dodging behind him. Oh, what, and then back attack? If I'm locked on, does it auto turn me round when I dodge through him? Okay, that just looked like a planned death fall there if you run around there too quick. You know what I would say this game's lacking in for its age? It's very good, but the actual character reflections and stuff, the environments look way beyond the character. It kind of feels a little bit musty, if you know what I mean, like kind of flat compared to the rest of the environment. It could be the armor I'm wearing. There's a chest down there. Can I? Yes, right. This is what I said before: breakables and little areas to bypass and go off the beaten path to go check out. And this was one of them, right? So now we've got the Queenslayer Greatsword because we took the time to drop down a hole, but now I'm kind of stuck. How do I get back? Do we have a jump? Let me equip the Queen's Sword. Okay, that's a B grade and it's plus nearly over everything. I'm taking it. And then I'm going to... I don't need 2 swords, right? So now I'm going to go back to having the hammer. Go down. There is a path. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, that's the... Yeah, that's where I thought you'd fall off. Okay, cool. That's nice how that worked out. The map's really useful as well. But it tells you where to go by the darker dots. And only once you've gone over them do you light up with bigger dots on top. Quite easy to navigate through this. Okay, we've got a door here. Now we could go through, we could look behind us, which again reveals a chest. Blue hounds. Brains, attack, power. If our blue hounds, okay. Whoa, that is huge. Look at the size of this thing. Look like I could comb my real hair with that. That is the spawn. Yeah. Wasn't Caligula an empire in Rome a very interesting wife? He did have a very interesting wife. She was actually a ride or die. He didn't reign for too long, Caligula, but he had very strange views on things, and it's where the Illuminati have essentially gotten their ideas of reigning over people and stuff from. Caligula was one of the first to have that sheeple idea that these people are all the same and below me and I need to reign over them. And you see that in the movie. Eventually, towards the end, you see him start disregarding his own concierge. He disregards his own people, and he's just all about himself, very selfish. But he sees them as followers, sheep, people who are no good or anything other than doing as they're told. Was it Nero? No, it wasn't Nero. There's been many men like him prior to him, but he's just one that stood out, and I think he plays well in the movie. That's the idea, that he's just a character that. That's why you don't see a lot of stuff made on Churchill, because he just doesn't play well in movies, right? It's not good. He's not very charismatic, whereas Caligula was very charismatic. The man was a Fruit Loop. He was off the chain. So it's interesting to watch someone like that go about their business. Awake MJ018. Again, it's throwing stuff at me really early in the game that I have no reference to. I don't really know what the items do. I don't really know what I'm supposed to, whether it's a good thing I've picked that up or a bad thing. I mean, noodles can't be bad. Noodles have to be good. I'll bake myself some noodle. Okay, so I've done a full circle, now going back up the ladder. I've only got one health potion left at this point. I must have zigged when I should have zagged, so there must be a path around here. Why is that body still there? Can't interact with that. Now you have to continue the other way. Or back the way I came. Hang on, let me keep an eye on this. So this is where we started. Gotta be straight up here, right? Ew, that's doom. We go down now. Nope. There's an item over there on the right hand side. You see it? Right next to some stairs and a body. How do we get over there? I can hear enemies. I feel like I'm doing a loop-de-loop right now. Where are the stairs and the door and a chest? Every room has stairs, a door and a chest. Just say there or here. Right, so we've got ladders. That brings us to the room I think you're talking about. So this is our waypoint. So if I go right here, instead of a left, brings us to this. That's where Oliver is at the bottom. Still doesn't want to come with us. Hello, got an armor plated one. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that feels good. That's the shiz right there. This weapon's OP. I know it's like the 5th weapon in the game, but still. There we go, that's it. You can't sneak up on him, but you can knock him back. And I'm going to go boost. Wait for him to attack. Dodge move. Get out of here. Oh, he does double. Filth. Flat. Okay, the double's going to get me every time. Ooh! He is dirt. Why did he go blue? a slog knocker match. Okay, now the Dark Soul's starting to show itself. What's that? Come on. Hey! Bam. If you time it right, you won't have to worry. It's just you time it wrong and that burns a whole stamina bar. Oh yeah, the enemies also can go into focus mode. That's the blue thing. But what does that mean? Does that mean I can like get a finish move on them, or is it more that they're more dangerous? Like here, look, can I duck down and like creep up on him? Or it doesn't seem like we have that ability. Again, the sequel's coming and I'm hoping they put some of this stuff into that. Yeah, I'm stuck on a wall, bro. Here we go. Got no health. They're quite slow, those guys. They're nice. This one I don't imagine to be the same. But once they initiate attack, they come at you quicker. They tend to run at you. So that's really when you want to do your charge here. You just want to sort of get their attention with a quick slash and then roll back and then go for the hard hit. That only works on the grunts. Ooh. That's way too many for me to deal with. Or not. By the time I'd thought about it, I was done. You can parry with left trigger. Is that what that is? Okay. Nice. I see you. I felt like that was dirt, you know, we didn't even give him a chance. And they're both coming at us now. Of course he's got a... But this... Oh, this is bad. I need to get them close. If they'll chase me. Chase me, chase me. Gonna creep it. Okay, they've reset. And he's reset with the same health. We'll just whop him. Roll it. Good damage. You know what? I thought this game was gorier than it is. It seems quite like reasonable. It's not overly bloodthirsty or anything. It just has a nice adult tone to it. Okay, so we've opened up a new rest missile. I think we can be attacked while we're here, right? This isn't like locked in as a pause. We can do level up, so we can level up to 2, 3. How do we know? Wow, did I just level up 5 levels? Fire a ranger. Storage. Okay, so bloodstained stake, needle, lost shard. I don't know if I'm supposed to put those in my storage or not. So does this game have the mechanic where we can teleport back to the beginning? Yeah, it does. And it's 50% as well. What does that, is that how many enemies? Is that how much loot I've collected? Maybe you guys can help me with the answer to that. That's good, because I like to grind, so I can go back to those areas and redo the board and fight all those things again, hopefully gain some new items. Oh yeah, he's new. Is he new? Is he a friend? Ah.
Are you a fellow explorer? It
He's a
appears you're
fellow.
alone. I'm on my own at the moment too, but I was hoping for a partner for the path ahead. What do you say? Would you mind working together? At least until we're through here? Don't worry, I'm not gonna stab you in the back. The miasma and the lost here are enough trouble as it is.
Okay, so we get to choose. He's asked for our help. It says, alright, let's go together, or sorry, I'm going to have to say no. Do we trust him? I mean, he sounds okay. He's got quite a weak voice, but kind of looks like he's got some gear on him. I'll give him the one
Thanks a lot.
chance.
I'm glad to work with you.
Hopefully he doesn't F us over. Hey, stranger, let's roll. We'll go up first. Which still leads down.
Take it nice and steady.
Oh. Nice. I think those character designs kind of look like Death Note. I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but I'll show you again when they come up. But they definitely resemble Death Note in a gas mask. You missed one nice enemy. I did. I'll go back. That's how much you have unlocked the area. Okay, sweet. So I've still got double to do. One nice enemy. I'm talking about down here, yeah? Okay, I just saw a massive sword. This is just the bottom bit of that. Go past your rest point. Okay. Hopefully he rewards me for this. There's my rest point. Go backwards this way. Ah, I see. Hang on. He looks like he's more trouble than he's worth.
I see movement over there.
I do have a partner now, though.
Not a lot of room to dodge here.
Yeah, we're right on a cliff edge. I'm going to lead him out. See if he'll come all the way over here. Which gives us a little bit of breathing room. Come on, son. He's not up for it, is he? Here he comes.
Good enough.
He fell off. Hands down, easiest boss in the history of bosses, bros.
That's
Some enemies will not go too far when they spawn. Yeah, with that one, I mean, he had good reason not to. I'm going to go ahead and get his loot. Maybe if he resets when we travel, I'll go back and fight him again.
use it well.
Queen Slayer Fawn. Hey, we've got 3 guys over here now as well. Might go and take them on as I've got a save point next to us. These have just respawned, these ones. Nice. Okay, where them other guys down here? We jump on him. That was sick. That was sick. So you can. So much easier with a friend. I don't know if the difficulty heightens if you get a multiplayer friend in. It does feel like the game difficulty's gone down since he joined us.
We should check that out.
Boom, boom. Out of here, bro. Nice. But these are the guys I'm talking about, the Death Note looking guys, right? You lock onto them and see the way that they look. They remind me of the Death Note. Okay, sweet. We should get some items for that. This one's down. Okay, this is definitely the whole area search now. So worth going back. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Could strike from behind.
I like the way it started off so difficult to get used to, and now it's just second nature again. To be fair, I haven't played a Dark Souls in a while. That's it. Stun him. See, look, it's gone blue now. There he goes. I was hoping to get a counter on him. This. Okay, off we go. Got health free charges already.
This terrain.
There is is a new game plus mechanic like Elden Rings. Ooh. Hang on, I'm going to get you that in a minute. Being attacked from all directions. I think someone's firing something at me and I can't even see them.
That was too risky.
Dorkin. That was these mofos up here, isn't it? Someone was hitting me from the back. There's new game mechanic like in Elden Rings. The enemy do get a bit tough. So when you say new game, does that mean new players when you first start? You get like a little bit of a buff? I felt like it was really tough at the beginning. Now I'm feeling like it's kind of chill.
Wait, that's...
Well, I don't want to count my chickens full of hatched and all that, but I seem to be doing okay. I think that's part of the learning curve, right? Fumbling along. Like I'm going to reset the board here. And then I can obviously go backwards or I can go forwards or obviously move forwards. Well, I can level up to level 7 right now already. And I haven't even left the beginner cave. Does that mean the boss blokey's reset as well? Yeah, that he's back now.
Enemy sighted up ahead.
I think I want to beat him. I think I want to at least try.
Dodge here.
Yeah, I want to get him up the top here. I mean, he's got a game. He's the most useless boss in the history of bosses. I'll reload it. I don't think this is going to count towards anything, is it? Like, it's not like too many saves and then you get a bad ending. Because I just want to keep resetting to try and get this to come up here.
Lost sighted over there. This terrain doesn't favor us.
There he goes. I'll try and defeat him here, I suppose. Oh, he nearly took me with him though. Okay, he's not worth the hassle, is he? Come on, boys. We need some thriller. What music? I've been playing horrors all week, pretty much. I found a really good one called Devour. I don't know if you guys have ever played that, but it's got a lot of replayability. I'm going to be going back to that at least every Halloween, if not beforehand. Okay, let's move on. I think we was up the top before, but this path looks like we didn't get all the way around. Yeah, because we had these big guys down here.
Might be unrealistic. Enemy above us.
Oh, it's one of them. It's one of them. It's actually two of them, and the other one looks bigger than the last one. Strange, it doesn't seem to be taking too much damage. Oh boy. Oh. I'm going to try and counter him. Okay, he ended up there. There's a nice amount of jank in this game that could actually save your bacon later on. And they didn't even have the decency to give us anything nice. You loving the game? I think it's really good. I don't think it's for beginners. You know, it's not one I would recommend if you were getting into a Souls-like game. I would definitely wouldn't recommend this one. I would probably recommend the... What was the other one I mentioned? I'd recommend that one over this one. Ooh.
Don't flank us.
Okay, let's get back. I'm wondering if this can actually hit fireballs back, you know, Hadorkins. You know, return fire. Here he is, look, thinking he's the Don Juan. Getting dirty hits him, that was filth.
I'll have to work to keep from slowing you down.
AI limit. AI limit would be the one I recommend for beginners, but this one I would say is a definite close second. I think this is the tougher game by far, and there's more stuff in this to learn as well. AI limit was very simple to pick up and play. This one I feel like there's a lot more mechanics and menu systems in it, and they're kind of convoluted without needing to be. I think AI limit kind of
Wanna head
ironed
down?
out the padding as such, and made it a bit more accessible. But you know, these old games are brilliant to go back and return to. I still play PS2 RPGs all the time, so I'm used to long stories and bad English and voice actors and all of that good stuff. Hold your A down. Okay. They still haven't really told us what the point in this tree is. We put a bit of blood on it and then we eat one of these blood balloons. And it just kind of doesn't do anything. No more story. So hold A. Hello? Is that a Hadouken? He looks like he's about to throw something. Is it just a big slash?
Could that really be?
Right, here we go. Does that have life steal properties? It's also a nice attack when the enemy is down or staggered. Perfect. It's funny because you wouldn't think to hold down A because A is interact. That's what you're doing to interact with everything. I will go and test it out now we've done this. I'm already level 8. That is ridiculous. Am I supposed to be doing things in here? Like fighter skills? Health boost? How do I do that? Give me that. I have no stuff I can upgrade that with yet. This is a really nice safe zone here.
Details later? It's strange to see a cave connected to a building. It's open.
That guy just said it's strange to see a cave connected to a building. Doesn't that mean a hole? It's essentially just a hole in it. So here's the building we're in. Something's come crashing through here. And then it leads down into the grounds, which the beastlies have made into a cave. So it's just a hole. Yep, the game is complicated, and later the game you will be getting lost a lot with capital letters, because many hidden paths. Hidden paths are fine. I don't mind getting lost, as long as the game's enjoyable once you're found again. So far I'm having a blast. Ben, whoa, where did he come from? Okay, bro. Just gonna sneak up on me like that. That hold A business, I mean, that I tried that there. It takes a long time to charge. Oh. Yeah, I definitely need a full-time partner as well. I think by part 2 or 3, we should probably be looking to have someone join up with us.
Watch your step.
Eye chore, concentrate. That sounds good. Not diluted. Awake MJ018. There's a lot of dudes here.
More open.
We Tony'd him. Look at him run away. He's actually... Oh, bloody hell, he did the same to me. That was ridiculous. Get some.
This lake was formed from a hole created by a thorn of
I just wish you could sneak up on these guys and take them from the back, Jack. Do you know what I mean? It just feels like a little stealth mechanic could add a little something to the gameplay. Now I'm getting attacked by blobs. My man sorted it. Loads of items I'm picking up. I don't even know what that was, I just went ham. Old world materials. Like a pocket watch. Big PB game, I'm trying, I am going for it. We're getting there, I mean we're not doing too bad. We haven't died since falling off. Like basically we only ever fell off the cliffs. So we've got a new one. Surrounding map exposed. Happy days. Is that another? Oh, it's not the same thing. Okay.
Did we miss anything?
Does this game have the ability, because it's got the travel, to go right back to the start, even if you're like,
That's light from
I
the
don't know,
surface.
ridiculously far into the game? Because if it does have that mechanic, I'm going to be quite happy to go back outside the stream, level up my character, and come back and then have a nice time just streaming and talking about the visuals and stuff as we go through, because I'll be OP for that area. Some games, they do this dirty thing where they balance the enemy to your level. I'm not a fan of that. I like to grind to then be OP.
Once someone is lost, they can never come back. Cast aside your doubt.
Well, you still can dodge behind the enemy using your normal attack to do the special. Oh, okay, awesome. Oh, and good luck. Why? What's going to happen? Boss fight. You can always go back. Oh, that's even better. Okay, so everything that I've questioned, you've answered, and it's all been positive. Okay, my man's going to try and come at me. Oliver's gone ham, bros. Ooh, okay, does big damage. I'm going to stay away for a minute. Bring out the Dark Souls. We have finished Dark Souls 3. Watch out, watch out. That won't attack him. You have to actually get the blood up, okay. Oh my god. He's just gone fat boy. He's turned into a big mole. Dark Souls to the back, Jack. Now it really does feel like a Souls game. Look at this. He's allowed to tomp you 3 times. I have to go for the upgrades.
Push yourself so far.
Why did I just drop to 1 health? What happened there?
Right on top.
Jeez. I mean, I feel like it wasn't bad for a first attempt. We got half his life bar down. It was interesting to fight him. I mean, he has a transformation during it. You healed your NPC. You can use that when they die, but if you take too long, they will actually die. You can heal the NPC. I feel like maybe an upgrade if we can get one. Nope. I don't think I can play that any better other than possibly changing my weapon set. So getting rid of this thing and possibly going for the range shot until it's empty. Yeah, we'll bust some shots on him and then go with the sword. I think that's going to give us the little edge we need at the start. Health wise, we've got 3. Again, I don't know, I used an ability and it drained my entire health.
That's
Oh, okay, I didn't know we were still coming to fight. I'll go back and beat him. Where is he? Oh, he's already done him. Why, man? I need to reset the board because I've just used the health by accident. When you die, you drop your haze equals the thing you level up and the currency. So if I touch this now, does that get rid of that haze because this is the respawn? Can I do this and then, you know what I mean? Like if I respawn twice, does it wipe that thing that I can go and collect? Of course you can touch it. That's what she said. Okay, we touched it. The reason I asked is because it resets the ball and gives me an extra health potion. So I didn't know if they were going to allow me to still collect my stuff. The haze will still be there? Sweet. I appreciate all your help. Okay, we're going in. I think we're going the right way. Yep. There doesn't seem to be a sprint. That's all me, baby. That was all me.
That's quite valuable. Let's use it well.
What's an MJ018 as well? Are they like attachments for weapons or something? Like runes?
There's more over us.
He's already done it. It's actually really handy. I wondered if I just stay away from the boss and let him take the L. That might actually get me a little bit of a head start as well.
Well done. Glad you're with me.
Ooh, what was that? Another MJ18. You can sprint with right trigger. Now, right trigger brings up my buttons at the side there. Oh, the button above right. You mean right button? Okay, I didn't realise that. Doesn't really feel like it's doing anything. Guess that's run.
I've got your back here.
Normally you just click the left stick, but... Okay, there's no intro this time. I was not expecting that. That's my stuff on the floor there I need to get hold of, innit? Maybe if I unlock from him. Grabbed it. When you hit him, he actually stumbles forward further than my second hit. Go in the pop shots. That does 0 to none, no damage. Doesn't want to attack when I'm doing that though, which is cool. Using my stamina, obviously. Oh. You know what? Even my charge hit doesn't do much. That's so dirty. Okay, now I'm going in. Oh. God damn, the filth, the filth.
Still have some healing left? Hang in there, however you can.
Oh, this is some nonsense.
You okay?
Oh, I got through that with the hair on my chinny chin chin. That was a beast. The Juggernaut. I don't know why they called him a Juggernaut. Nice job. Second time lucky. Not bad. Not bad. I felt okay with that. You got to have a couple practices usually to get through these bosses. Ah, the hotness is back.
By the way, both of you.
I always feel like someone's watching me.
There are no
Someone's
exceptions.
watching me.
A vestige.
Got to take the game a
Best
bit
to stay away
slower.
from those stones.
No chill.
Anyone who
0
touches
chill,
them
bro.
is defiled, transformed into the lost. Don't listen
Then
to
you
their
should try
whispers.
spamming regular attacks so that
Someone
it will
has to
have
be
more stamina for the dodge. Yep, agreed. Trying to
Without
work that
blood
out as I
beads,
was doing it.
we won't make it.
The hotness, that's it. The new booty.
Once she's settled down,
I've never
let's
seen
get out
any of these
here.
characters before, so I'm going on first impressions.
Someone has to be sacrificed.
Righty ho. What's she doing on the floor? Is she not well? Something on the floor we can pick up.
Wait, what are you...
Ooh,
Let go!
I
It'll
might want to
swallow
put that
you
down.
It's all right. You can do it.
She's like, eat it. Like a puffer fish. Ooh, okay. Glowing eyes again.
What the hell?
They've got very weird ways of like loading screen. Like they just cut the game. Gonna load for 10 minutes. But holy English. Did you buy the DLC or just the base game? I just have the base game. I've had this game in my library probably since around 2021. Came out in 2019. I think I picked it up a couple of years later with the intention of doing one of these videos, and never really got the chance. We sort of blew up a little bit, and we've been working with a lot of developers and stuff. So now I've just took a day to test it out, you know. It's getting near Halloween. It looked kind of cool. Could be a cosplay next time. Ooh, what's this?
Sorry.
That was nice. I like little dream sequences like this. At least there's something to interact with.
Someone has to be sacrificed. Without blood beads, we won't make it.
Okay, blood beads. So they're talking about sacrificing his kids so that they can go on and live.
Humans that remain are under Silver's control.
Few humans remain under Silver's
Wandering
control.
revenants like us are forced to
So
hunt for
Silver's
blood
this army
beads
that obviously
and
like the
face
government,
death.
right?
Even if some revenants must be sacrificed for our survival.
That's it. It would definitely not be enough. This is a playthrough, right? But this is the first impressions, part 1. And then I'll do like follow-on parts as and when I can squeeze them in. But I want to do another one probably not next week, but a week after for Halloween, where I can do a cosplay for it, you know, kind of get myself looking like this guy. He's only got the blue and the red eye, and he's got the scar across the red eye. We've got that stuff available already. I'll probably put the little he's got like these blisters, skin blisters around his eye. I can probably do that too.
This is a memory echo.
I wish
It's
you'd
a
name
place
her.
where
Girl in
lost
White feels
recollections
very
still
impersonal.
wander. Come, let.
Is this the past of one of
Okay,
the
we're going up to the door. Those two at the end there didn't need a conversation at all. I learnt enough by just walking around. She will get a name later. Do we get to name her? Can we call her what we want? I'll call her Talents. Pure blood. Okay, so this is a medicine developed. Oh, I was reading that.
What the hell was that?
It was a memory carved into that vestige by the one who
Vestige.
left it behind.
What's a
I didn't
vestige?
expect that I'd get dragged into it too.
We both melted into you.
I can't believe this.
What?
What a power.
The
Come with
power
me.
of one.
I know a spot where we can rest.
It's funny because all
I'm
JRPGs
Louis.
seem to have,
I'm
like,
researching
deep
blood
down
beads.
in their core, whenever they write these stories, it's like a cross between
Nice to
Godzilla
meet
and
you.
Power Rangers. You know, maybe with a bit of Ultraman or something thrown in. It just always seems to go back to that classic, like, no matter what JRPG you play, 90% of them will blend. Do you know what I mean? They'll have a very similar story, very similar cast, very similar beginning, middle, and end. And it just doesn't really matter which one you play. You're just really playing the one with the best gameplay. Persona 5 does it really well. You know, that tells a actual sort of relatable but new story, a believable story, and has a cool ragtag bunch of muffins that you can run around with, right? And the cat is pretty awesome. Vestige is a part of the blood code. Blood code is your build, kind of like you said before, the berserker. Yeah, berserkers. Again, another. Are we talking about the game, right? So the Berserker game is a great game, but
Ugly,
it had
isn't it?
flaws. I think this is a better game than Berserker, personally.
The red mist showed up a short time after the queen was defeated. And when it did, it trapped everyone and everything inside, giving birth to the society of revenants ruled by Silva. The Jail of the Mists. As time passed, that was the name people gave to the world
It's
inside.
weird how they have to like rename stuff, like Silver is the government
trapped inside
army,
the miasma wander
and
in a
then
never-ending cycle of death and
name
rebirth.
the queen as being like
Always
the
searching for blood beads to
tyrant, I
sustain
guess,
them.
of the piece.
Revenants need to have blood. Without it,
But a
they turn
revenant's
into those
just people.
creatures we
They're
call
just
the
the
lost.
population.
The revenants who captured
They
you
all
were
seem to have to
desperately
wear gas
searching for
masks.
blood, terrified of losing themselves. It's a common fate these days. But ripples are beginning to form. You cleared the miasma and
Basically,
revitalized the
in
blood
better
spring.
words, the blood code is your class. Ah, okay.
Where did you learn to do that?
I don't know nothing.
You've forgotten?
What's the matter with
Anything
her?
you do remember? That's unusual. Losing so much of your memory. I suppose it was the same for her.
She's off in her own world. She's got nothing going on between that.
For now,
She was
just
off.
take it easy. Make yourself at home.
Okay, so this is what, our home base now? Sell for magazine.
It's warm here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think she's a bit dopey.
Everyone wants to know more about me, but I don't know the answer to any of their questions.
Yeah, she's dopey.
Oh, I
100%. She's cute but slow, and that's okay with me. You haven't got to be clever. Ooh, look at that. Now that is a sexy piece. Got some V8 muscle right there, I think.
You're an unfamiliar face.
Is that a Mustang?
Has Louis stuck his head into another pot of trouble?
Like his head into what?
Well,
He's got a load of talent as well.
All revenants carry some secret.
All these men look like women.
There you are.
Ah,
Revenant
there we
that
go.
Louis sees so much potential in.
He's got so much testosterone,
I'm
his
Davis.
shoulders have grown 6
I
times
go
bigger
around for
than
the
that
provisional
size.
government as part of the investigation.
I like his bike though. It's looking good. Yeah, it's like Cafe Racer, but a modern one. Bunch of weapons here. You must be the blacksmith.
Nice to meet you.
What
If
up?
Lily brought you here, there must be
Mura,
some reason,
what's her name?
right?
Murasami.
I'm Rin Murasame. I provide the back
nearly
home
got it.
support for all the explorers
Moistage.
here.
There's a lot of
It's a
moist going
pleasure.
on. You lost her
I've got
memories
my
like
own
your
reasons for
character.
why I can't go
Yeah,
into
but why does she
combat
talk
with
like
you.
that?
But I'll provide your
You know, you
weaponry
don't
and
lose your
maintain it for
intelligence, you
you.
only lose your memories.
Anyway,
You said, people ask me questions about myself, but I just don't know the answers. Fair enough, you lost your memory, I get it. But to just go off into a staring moment during a, you know, quite an interesting and deep conversation, you're just off thinking about her. She's like that little chicken dancing in her head. What's this here? You know what? It's quite a cool place. I think they've salvaged the bare minimum what you need to get on in life. They have a car, a motorbike, they've got a safe, they've got a pool table, they've got a darts, couple whammons, you know, curtains for the winter, air conditioning for the summer. Look. Everything you need up in this piece. Oh, and they've got a bar, of course. Yes. Unfortunately, no one's drinking or running it. Okay, we can't leave yet. Basic. Oh, begin training. What, am I hitting this with a sword? Well, that's just ridiculous. That's cut straight through it. Madness. I've I've got 916 of these little diamond things down in the bottom corner. I'm assuming we can spend them on upgrades. Here we go. So at the beginning, when I said about character creation, I said I wonder if we can change our character during the game, and it does look like that is a positive 100%. You can just keep on adding different customizations to your character and stuff, which is really good. Yeah, I think that's great. Save and customize, end customization. Yes, very nice. Talk to the guy on the terrace. This man here.
Looking a bit tired. We can talk again later.
Okay.
Oh, don't do any.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of bedrooms. All with double beds. Not a single bed in a room. Look. You can lie down. What's the purpose of this? Lie down, think about your life. Fair enough. Strange zoomed camera there. Okay, hot springs. Jesus Christ. We're going to have a sauna next. Talk to him for a bit longer. What, the guy at the front? Oh, literally, we are going to get into a hot spring. Oh my days. Okay, I don't know the purpose of this other than for 12-year-old boys. What's this over here? No items. That's it. I don't know about you guys out there, but I don't see it like that. That is not, no. I stay away from men that sit like that for a very good reason. Ooh, okay, we're in. We can't move, we can just chill. It says, look back at past memories or leave the hot spring. Okay, let's look back at past memories. You sit in a hot spring and... Oh, you can replay the videos or the story that you've already seen. A nice way to do it. I don't think I've seen it done like that. Oh, hang on. Why am I... What's happened now? I pressed A. Not really sure what we're supposed to gather from this. Return to home base. You can press interact to speed up the convo. There is a good purpose for the hot spring. Yeah, so you can look back at your previous story and at two girls' faces if you need be.
Look, your friend.
This guy, yeah? You mean talk to him? He's not doing anything.
Looking a bit tired. We can talk again later. Your friend is probably...
Just go and talk to Dopey, see what she's got going on. Ah, she's the one.
I'm not Shwanda and from I was if it seems like if you find it could
Yeah, maybe not.
You're an unfamiliar face.
Nice to meet. I'm Rick. Anyway.
I'm David, just as if you...
David?
Just so there's...
Davis, that's even worse. Storage switch partner. Okay, so we're going to have more than one person we're going to be able to pick between. I don't know what to do from here. Maybe you can just TP back to the boss. What the hell is TP? Toilet paper. My man told me to go and rest, like go to bed. Oh, actually, he's downstairs. I thought you'd been through the game twice. You can't remember what to do from here. I was hoping to find a little sneaky in here. There's nothing in here. Little cheeky trope. Okay, you can just sleep in anyone's bed apparently. We're just sharing beds nowadays. Again, to no real purpose whatsoever. Use the teleporter to TP. Oh, teleport. Okay, there's the... That's got to be in it. There's nothing else to do here. There is a purple stereo, but I think that's just for music. Right, so we've got start tutorial. Is that something we have to do now? We've already done the tutorial. You want to begin the tutorial. Move to the tutorial field to start the tutorial. I don't think we have to do that. Yeah, I've beaten it, but I never remember this part. That's because it's unmemorable. It's actually a really annoying little section here. They're just... I get we have to see it because we're going to be interacting, getting weapons made, whatever else we're going to be able to unlock later on. What's this here? Next objective, talk to Lewis, is it? Gather more information. Which one's Lewis?
The ability to draw
This one's
strength
Lewis.
from... Sorry, but could I get a sample of your blood? We might
He wants to
understand.
jab
Won't be
me
much.
for
It'll
blood.
take a while to get the results.
Wow,
Take it
okay, you have
easy
to go
in
to the
room
table,
there
then
while
go
you
back to
wait.
Lois, but you have to do it twice. So then if we go back to that table, it should tell us what to do next. Yeah, talk to Lewis to gather more information.
Revenant, however, so if my theory is correct, well, here goes.
Oh, he's definitely stuck something somewhere. Just had a sound effect. I'll leave that to your imagination. Well balanced for combat. What's this? The Prometheus. Okay.
Did you go visit Murasame and weapons? You should once you...
Right, go visit the weaponsmith. Murasame. Now we can talk. Exchange, upgrade weapon. Upgrade weapon. And I want to upgrade my sword because that was pretty OP. I liked it. It's this one, right? Great sword +1. Hell yeah. And then we've got upgrade blood vein. Blood veil, is it? What is this? So blood veil is essentially my clothes. Queen Slayer. I don't know what these are. I've not interacted with these at all. The one I've got equipped is probably the most... Yeah, it's the most beneficial, I think. I don't have enough haze anyway, so we'll come back to that one. Transform equipment. Transform a weapon.
Which weapon do you want to transform?
I want to transform the crusty pole. What does that do? Total weight goes up from 60 to 1. So this is basically going to transform it into something like a hammer. What about the gun? That has no buff. Okay, the only thing I can transform is the pole, but I want to see what it does. Oh, okay, so it adds effects to it. But this one will add a fire element to it. That's cool. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing this. Trying to find one that's not too crippling. This one looks okay, so the weight goes up, but everything else is cool. Again, we're going to need to get some haze before we can actually go ahead and do that. She's selling items as well. Let's have a look what she's got. So she's selling weapons I've already owned. And blood veil, she's got a few new ones. Is there a way to see them before we buy them? Which display? No, okay.
Okay, take care then.
Take care now, bye bye then. Wow, I didn't even have to explain the transformation. I'm impressed. How dare you. Lois, gather. Okay, that's this way again. Here we go.
You remember that scene we witnessed at the Vestige? That kind of stuff happens every day here. Silva has taken most of the humans who survived under his protection, so revenants are left to rely on blood beads alone to slake their unending thirst. But
See, I noticed something about myself. Creating content for 7 long years now, I've noticed that I prefer gameplay elements over story. I used to, when I was a teenager, really care about the characters and learn all the lore and get really into it. But I've learned as I've gotten older that I've become a bit more placid, a bit more softer. But I prefer, like, I feel like I've got more time. Do you know what I mean? So I have more time to learn game mechanics and enjoy the game, as opposed to lore and story. And like going into Final Fantasy now is like a minefield, even though I was there at 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, right? I was there through the whole thing. But nowadays, if I jump back into Final Fantasy, even though it's like old familiar, it still feels like a minefield to negotiate the story. But the gameplay's solid, and that's why I play video games, is for the actual gameplay. Now, the gameplay, if it's as good as this one, then the story doesn't really matter. It's taking a back seat to me. It's just nice to see my character, who I've upgraded or designed, going through the motions of meeting people and stuff, which is more important to me than the actual lore, if that makes any sense to people. So, like, I don't really take a lot, even if I finish a game, I don't take a lot away from it. I take sort of like the beginning, middle, and end. I don't really worry about the in-between characters and what all of their names were. You know, I try not to. I've got other things to think about than remembering everyone in every video game I ever play. Yeah, I'm the same. I always skip the story. Oh, there you go.
Looking forward to seeing you in action.
I don't want to skip it this early on because I want to learn the base, you know, like I say, the beginning, and then I'll learn a bit in the middle just to get me going, keep me over, time me over, give me a purpose to play, and then I like to like obviously remember the ending.
Know how and when blood springs appear, their cycles for producing beads, and the composition of the beads themselves.
See, like this, right? Like they're trying to come up with something new. And it confuses the player because it's a new system. We're talking about beads, we're talking about veins, we're talking about vials. But like, really, does it boil down just to mana? Like, isn't it just mana, right? It's just the way they word stuff and they rename stuff kind of really gets on my nerves. That every game you play, you have to learn something new. It's like a herb is a herb. It should always be a herb. You should never name it different. You should never put it into a strange place, or you have a different use for it in another game. Just herbs and elixirs and health potions should always just be that. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. Just use them, right? Like, I mean, how many times have we seen Slime Guy in a game? And you know it's Slime Guy, and even if they name it different, it's just a slime. That's kind of the same I feel about health potions and herbs and items in games. Like, you could call a sword a cleave, but it's still a sword, right? If it looks like a sword, acts like a sword, it's a sword. You call it what you want. The problem is when you call it what you want, you kind of lose the player a bit, because they've just played something where it was called a sword. Now they're playing something where it's called a cleave. To me, I use the word pompous. I think it's a little bit annoying. I don't know if anyone else gets that feeling from playing these JRPGs or not. It's not just these. There's a bunch of Western games that are doing it now, and that really sort of grinds my gears as well. Head to the underground of the missile home base. A ruined city. Okay, how do we do that? Do we now leave by the big doubly doors at the top? Nope. This did light up with partners and allies, so maybe we can change our partner now. Yeah, we can take Yakumo, or we can take Lewis. Now, Lewis, to be fair, isn't my kind of guy, so I think I'm going to take both. Can I take both? No, Yakuma's the guy. I'm going to take him. And then we've got Teleport, which is the ruined city underground. I don't know if I'm going to the right place. I think I'm going there. The Yakumo MPS is amazing. NPS? What's NPS? I'm probably going to kick myself for asking. Oh, NPC, okay. I know what NPC is. You thought you were going to get me with the non-playable sucker, didn't you? Oh yeah, he does look pretty cool. He kind of matches us as well, like we look like we would be friends.
Here's hoping we find something interesting.
We're just playing through the same stage now. That can't be right. I've muffed this up, have I? All the boxes are back. Yes. Come back stronger.
The decision is yours.
Wonder if we're gonna have to beat the boss again as well.
I used to come here a lot to look for junk we could salvage.
So if I do teleport, where's it gone? There. Yeah, so basically home base and oh, okay, there's different sections. It did say go to the undergrounds, I'm pretty sure. In here, they need a quest, right? So there should be a quest button that allows me to look up what I'm actually doing and what the next stage is. Because I have to go all the way back to home base just to see if I'm in the right place. Don't even know what I did there, just getting confusing now. Let's go teleport home. And I'm going to see what it says. I'm pretty sure it just wants me to go through the same place. Teleport to the latest place you can. Well, that was where it told me to go, the underground, wasn't it? We'd already been there. I'm going to go back and read the quest log, which is annoying that I have to go all the way back to do that. Loading times ain't exactly nice on us. Okay, let's go check out the board. Yeah, right button doesn't sprint. You said right button sprinted? Not for me. Right, it says head to the underground from the missile home base and search for missiles in the ruined city. Exploration goal is to investigate the ruined city underground. A lot of undergrounds and a lot of cities there in that passage, so as long as we're at one of those, we should be good. Teleportation station. Underground entrance, right? It's got to be the one. I can go to the outer crossroads. They're all 100%. There's no further I can go. So, go to the crossroads. But it did say underground. I mean, underground's the area. I guess that's what a section of that area. So it's the latest area we've been in. Oh, otherwise we'll have to go through the whole thing again. Okay, here we go. Nice and bright. Is there a way to look at that map bigger? Ah, there we go.
Okay, let's get going.
You acquired a new gesture. There's emotes in the game, why? I'm just glad there's no season pass. So by heading this direction he's looking, we could actually... We haven't explored that. There's no, like, waypoint. There's no gold. There's no sprinkles and sparkles on the map. For me to sort of pick an area and say that's where we're going.
I'm a merchant of sorts. I wander...
Yeah, you're trying to sell things. There is a season pass, but it's useless. Really? There's a season pass in a single player predominant game? What's the point in that? Just sell us the DLC, innit? Are you talking about a season pass that gives you all of the DLCs unlocked? I'm pretty sure that's what you mean by the season pass, right?
Got something we can use?
Just go to the area you haven't been yet. Well, yeah, I get what you're saying, but how do I know I've not been there? Is it the darker grey? I don't think I've been down here anyway, just by looking at it.
Leads into the old city.
This way loads into... Okay, I get it. Yeah, we're opening up new map now. We're going deeper underground. The dots on the map are where you've been. This just feels like the calm before the storm. There's not much here at the moment. In fact, there's nothing here. What's going on? No chests or anything. We haven't been up them stairs, so I'm guessing that is the way forwards. I want to make sure I've opened all the map. I don't know, the season pass gives you the DLC and gives you the skin. Yeah, so it's not a real season pass. Season pass is a monthly. It's just a pass for all of the DLC that you may have missed up to now.
This is really it.
Okay, we've got a new thing. What's that? Looks like an alien pod.
That's something.
Oh, it looks like a bean sprout plant.
Expectations exceeded.
Oh, they can breathe.
That settles it. You are absolutely vital to our operation. There are more blood springs ahead, but the miasma is blocking the way forward. Do you think you could clear it for us again?
Why did they pick a word like miasma?
Thank you.
I just think South Park every time.
We know where two springs are thanks to past expeditions. Let's go have a look at them.
The territory up ahead is teeming with the lost. Watch yourself.
Okay. Progression, let's roll. They can't stop me now. Straight onto an item, happy days. Lost shard.
Oh, this place is nice.
Communal gifts. So gifts are gifts. Look at that. Gifts are gifts that require cooperation of a partner to exchange for great power to grant. They have exact price. So what do I have to do? Give it to my partner. Come here, bro. No? Not sure what that does. I'll have to check that out in a bit. I don't think they word stuff very well, and I don't think the translation always hits home properly. Like, it's good enough, but it doesn't, again, when you kind of name things, different names, and change the lore of something, but really it's just something quite simple, but it takes a long time to get your head around what they're actually trying to really say. Until you actually do it, you're not really going to be able to understand half the shit in this game. Ooh, I found a red one.
Hey, that's
Prometheus Vestige Part A. Again, I'm none the wiser. I don't know if that's worth £1 million, or whether it's worth 2 bob. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Trying to ambush me, bros. Blats, double blats. Yes, that's what you get.
You have to take whatever you can use.
Okay, moving up. I do like the environment. Ooh, sneaky.
How's this?
That was filth. That was shiny things. That was so filth. He was already cocked and ready to throw his sword when we went around that corner. Oh my man, get him. That's it. Iron.
Quite a town. Too bad there's no one in it.
Is there any item in the game that you wouldn't pick up? Because it keeps asking me, like I kill someone, I run over their body, and then I have to go back and pick an item up, whether they 50% of the chance that they will or will not drop that item. it's like we want all the items, right? We're always going to pick the items up. So why doesn't it just auto pick up? Bro, this guy's pretty strong. I beat him and I couldn't even see him. I wanted the opportunity to beat this guy because you said roll through him and hit him in his back. I'm still waiting for an opportunity to do that. This dude I'm with is pretty strong. Oh. Look, he's already done him. I ain't got to do anything. Hit him in the crack, Jack. Nice.
It's the parking garage. There's a mess of lost over there.
There's a what? A mess of losses. Okay, we've got a big one, I think. Looks like one of them big moles. Oh, good jump. Oh yeah.
They're definitely lurking around here.
Got the MJ Michael Jackson 109. Ooh. By the time I've locked on, he's pretty much dealt with most of these enemies. I'm looking for a secret chest. I need a secret chest with a new weapon.
We can't see far, so move
Aye,
carefully.
that's new. Oh, charge it. No. Yeah, too soon, too soon. Hang on, that thing's got tattoos. That's massive. What is going on here?
Still regenerate some.
It's the weirdest character design. Oh, Big Mama's house. Tattoos. It looks as if you had like a little person and you blew them up, right? They took some like well, fun, there you go. I was crushed by tattoos. There's too much tattoos. Oh dear. Yeah, that was like putting a little person through the red or blue pill. They took the wrong one. Everything went big apart from her head. I couldn't tell you what she looked like. But I could tell you what D cup she was. Too much to handle, that was it. Too much too much for my tiny little pee-wee brain to handle. But I digress. Onwards and upwards. Off we go. We're in the right direction. We're making progress. We're now in a car park. Don't know how we're getting... Oh, okay, we're going down. We're going deeper underground. Do you remember that song? That was, I think, for the Godzilla 2001, I think that came out. I went cinema to see it. Fact, P. Diddy did the soundtrack, the Diddler.
Hey, what is it? You okay?
I never pressed the button, that just skipped by itself.
You smell that?
Yeah.
You smell that? What is it?
Human blood. An escapee?
Can you smell old human
Now,
blood?
where did she
I
run
know these
off
guys
to?
can, but can you? It has like an iron smell when it's
Hey,
fresh,
chumps!
right?
What the hell are you doing here?
None of your business.
Oh, really? Then tell me this. Why would scum like you have the sweet stink of a human on ya?
You want some? You want
A
some?
girl belongs to us. Put your paws
I'd
on
just
our
slap him.
property and your ash. That clear?
All up in your grill. Yeet. And then he was out. He come up in your face and he went.
Fresh blood is some powerful stuff. You hanging in there? So,
I'm good.
what's the plan now? We know it's just a matter of time until they find that
I'm
missing
just realising who my friends are.
You know the plan.
Hell yeah. Let's hope she hasn't been devoured by horrors yet.
Whores? Why are whores involved? Yeah, I've got no health at this point.
Government-made ladder. We won't let it go to waste.
Government-made ladder. Is that some sort of joke?
This place.
In fact, the only
must have
thing
been
still
really
standing, bruv,
mesmerizing.
so be thankful for what they did do. Yeah, we've got somebody squished up against that car now. Oh yeah, we've got an armoured one, and I've only got a little bit of health, so gonna let the boys take on most of these. Go team. I'm gonna try and trick it on this car that it can't get to me if I'm on the other side of the car. Torment it. I've got my gun though, haven't I? I've got my gun, there we go. Let's pop shots. That seems to work really well. Ooh, we've got dogs. Hell yeah. Ain't no thing. As he wipes his brow, he takes a bow. Something's jumping out on me, I can feel it. It's not that game, is it? I don't think it is. There's very few moments where any of these are waking up or doing anything to you. Oh, hang on. I lie. I lie. Right. Don't know why he just turned into a transformer. Oh, there you go. Look, now they're bringing the dirt. He was literally waiting for it. Jesus. Run, Jimmy, run. Power up a little piece. Here's some. You want some? Here's some. That's right, I'm effing everyone up. I'm taking
I honestly
names.
thought my number was up there. You have to take whatever you can use.
I need some health, I know that. I don't even want to go. Like,
On a walk, huh?
it's a shame you can't command this guy. You can say like, go on, you go. Oh no, why don't you go? You're making me go first. That. You gonna wake up? Big damage. Okay, it just turned into a pile of shiz. There was a spawn point in the parking building. You a lie. I'm gonna go back and take a look. Because I need one, otherwise we're not gonna survive. I've got no health and we need some health potions ASAP. And I'm not talking about the Rocky. There's a guy in it, ASAP Rocky, is that thing? I remember the first time someone told me that there was a Juicy World. I didn't know what that was. Now I think he's one of the greatest artists of all time. Whoop. Oh man, we run straight past it. How did that happen? Because we came down there, right?
I'm on my way.
You know the layout really well. For somebody who says that they played through twice but didn't really soak in the story, you know the stage layout like the back of your hand. Yeah, I'm leveling up to level 13, bros. I'm hoping they don't balance the enemies accordingly. Smack it. Come on, there's got to be something here. It's locked from the other side, of course it is. Since Resident Evil, doors have been locked from the other side. Hang on, what's that noise? Oh, we reset the board, that's what it is. And now we've got the big ones upstairs again, look. He's back! Do we? Do we? Is it worth it? But it's not that big of a game, surprisingly easy to remember the layout. How many hours would you say was single playthrough then?
threatened by a little
Out of a
boy.
4-hour live stream, I
Must be
usually
led
get
by
about a
innocence.
45-minute video. Do you know what I mean? I crush it all down to what I would consider the sort of interesting bits. No! Okay. I mean, she's a beast. You know, she knows what she's doing. Some. Some. Okay, she soaks up them shots into them big bazoomas well easy. Down she goes from the back, Jack. We've got the Queen Iron. I think I'm going to take that. I've still got the... I don't want to reset the board again. That seems kind of pointless. Although she doesn't get us, does she? Yeah, let's do it.
Rest?
Nice. Bum, 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 ba-dum. I completed the game in under 20 hours. No way. On your first playthrough. Okay, well I thought this was going to be a way longer playthrough.
Bring it any time.
Bring it.
Take them down one at a time.
Ooh, I forgot about this guy. Yeah, not today, baby. I've got shots for you. Not scared.
That didn't take too much effort.
Nah, piece of piss. I don't know how long it may take for the first time because I played it 4 years ago. Oh, so you can do it in 20 hours now, but not the first time. Okay, I've got you. I missed that bit. Oh, that's okay then. So, I mean, if I can get 30 hours out of it, I'm more than happy. Like, I paid $5 for this game, and if it provides 30 hours of enjoyment, plus I can make some content on it, it's, you know, worth its weight in gold, right? But once we go around here, see, look, I didn't see him last time. Look, he's just standing there waiting. Lock him on, bust him up. If my bullets would actually reach. There you go, we can stun him off the second shot. And now everybody wakes up, I think. No, not yet. Ooh, what was that? No, judo did you just do? Nice.
Pick up something we can use?
I'm taking like 4 down at a time, right?
Are we gonna wait for him to pass or what?
Yeah, that's it. Okay, we've got literally 5 Guys now, which is a great restaurant, by the way. If you're ever in Norwich in the UK, visit the 5 Guys, which I think is American. I'm going for the box. I'm going for the box. One of the lost was invaded. That's filthy. I'm just swiping randomly now because I can't see. Right.
Shouldn't be so rough with me around. Sorry.
This game is definitely worth $5. Oh, any day of the week, yeah. I don't even think it was a sale. I think it was possibly just... Ooh, not lately. Like I say, it was 2021 when I bought it.
Which way will it be?
I've already played more of this than I think I played AI Limit. I did about 3.5 hours. This one's nearly reaching 4 hours now. Ooh, careful. Big damage. I hit it with a big damage. Respawn. That guy, I tell you what. Coming like a Samoan, look. Gonna break dance all up and down my ass.
That's all cleaned up. Admire your guts. You're out of healing? Going home's always an option.
And you're out of healing, go home. You just teleport home, do you? It's that simple. I think that's going to be a little bit more difficult than that. Oh, it's that small of a game. the AI limit. I didn't... No, it's not that small of a game. That's how much I've played the first impression.
That's a real
AI limit's still on the schedule to be finished. That was just my first... I do 4-hour sets, sometimes 4.5 hours. So if a game lasts me that long, then great. If I feel like I've seen enough, then I usually stop maybe slightly early. And AI limit was one of the ones that I kind of felt like we'd seen enough for the day. 3 hours of that game in any one session was plenty. Not that it's a bad game by any means. Just some games seem to last me longer. Yeah, there's just too much going on here. Not the pop shots. I can only stop them on the second shot, and there's too many. This guy's the problem. That again with his judo. Oh, that's some nonsense. Bro.
Hey.
Why have we now got Bruce Lee up in here? What up, Phil? You still with us? It's that Funky Friday, you know how we do. Gonna make a nice curry tonight, I think.
Were we unprepared?
We were definitely unprepared. I think I need to level up. Don't know if I've got the gear with me. I've dropped it, and I... Oh dear. Okay, this is it. We're going in. You can revive Yamoko with right trigger and D-pad right shortly after he dies. Right trigger and D-pad right. I don't have that ability yet. Just a blank box. That's my D-pad. That's my right trigger at the bottom right. And there's nothing in the... Oh, is that what that button is? Did that give me my... Take my health away, though? Trying to stagger him. There you go, he's hit me in the back. Stay around the back, bro. There it is. Finish. He's done himself. Sweet.
You're in the groove.
Them dogs are cool. They're like that bald cat, aren't they? I don't think they're called Siamese anymore. They're like them bald cats, but they're dogs. Well, I think they're dogs. Kind of got the face of like Stranger Things. You know what? That was a TV show that is so unimaginative and so bare bones plain as arse, but everybody loved it, and I couldn't work it out. It was just using nostalgia and classic tropes and borrowed from every show and movie you've ever seen. Even the season 2 was basically Freddy Krueger, just reskinned. And season 1 was like these dog licker things like Resident Evil. And it was like, bro, has no one ever played a video game before or something? Like, so many fans watched that show, and it was a good show, but it was like bog standard. There was nothing surprising or new about that. The character cast was half annoying, and the other half were just people you wouldn't hope to meet in your worst nightmares. Middle button, right? Oh, right trigger B. Yeah, right trigger B. I've got you. But I think that drains my health to bring him back, right? That's kind of the sacrifice. I don't know why I went off on a tangent now. I was just like, drain the thing. Ooh, back up, Brady. Back it up. This is coming from a man who just sat down and watched the entire trilogy of, what is it? Slumber Party Massacre. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, boys.
Pick up something we
Yep,
can
trade
use.
some of your HP to revive him. It's worth it. Quacked? Right, fair enough. We'll take the hint. Well, I don't. So basically, I've got to keep an eye on his health bar now as well. Then I've got my gear back. All going swimmingly. Vial of blood. What's this? Lure forth a threat Oh, it's like an actual trial. Let's go. I've got 3 health bars. I'll take it. Ooh, what's going on? They want to threaten me? I think it's just waves of enemies for a bit, isn't it? That's it. Nice. Got him in the back. Couldn't time that better.
Bring it anytime.
Bring it anytime. I agree with that. This guy, I can't stand this guy. Such funky moves. Video 2, or live stream 2, will be me perfecting the counter attack and the advanced techniques. Going through here just hacking and slashing is completely possible, but I do feel like I'm not playing to the best of my abilities. Dings. Okay. There will be a semi-small tiff, is that? When he dies? Is that supposed to be motif? I'll check it out. When he dies, I'll have a look for an on-screen display or something to let me know. They trust me to get the big one. You already took care of it because my man's a don. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Nice. So if I just stun him, he goes and finishes them anyway. Got to keep an eye on the old stamina. That's it, I'm out. Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. If you roll through them and you're locked on, it does this like really quick attack in the back. Oh yeah, notification when he dies. Alright, sweet. I'll keep my eyes out for that. On my boss eye.
Dog food before they could even disperse.
Okay, the dogs have been feeding on these people. Poor souls. They are kind of cool looking. I think that's my favourite character design so far. The dog people and the tate women. I think that's always something interesting to see. Right, bro. She just soaks them up straight into the cleave. Push it out real quick. I'm going to go for a big hit on the sides. Go around the back. Sneak up behind her. Oh, she's hit me. How? The range is huge.
Bring it anytime.
I'm on the wind up now.
Watch your regeneration.
Oh, I went for a big hit. I should have gone for a small one. Without that character or the AI, I would be kind of stuck here. I don't think I'd get through this by myself at all yet. I'm not feeling overpowered. And we're about level 10 as well.
You can use.
Queen Iron again. Yeah, that was nice. Okay, I think we've got a little bit of peace now, a little bit of quiet. Down there. Ooh, shiny things. Okay, so we'll go down the ladder for safety. Do you know what? You have to drop here though to get it. What do I do? If I drop, I'm stuck. If I go down the ladder, I can come back up. Let's do that. You know what? Right button is run, but it doesn't feel like a sprint. There's no like wind trails, and you don't really boost your speed that much. You do it picking up another health potion if there's one. Grounding map exposed. Got a switch.
Steal ourselves and hop
Not working.
down, huh?
Okay, so from here we could drop down. I'm gonna go get that item. Curious what it is.
Don't run too far ahead.
Oh, there it is. And drop. Okay, that is a blood barrier tonic. I'm assuming it's like a shield.
It's like the gateway from hell.
Nice. This one. No! One wrong move. How do I get my stuff back? I'm assuming it goes to the nearest. It'll go to the nearest point, right? One of them shelves that we one of them platforms we drop down on. Oh, well, I test it. We haven't actually tested full damage. It's confirmed. Okay, now I've got to make it all the way back, relatively unscathed. Which isn't going to happen this time around. You know what I want? I want a dual blade weapon that is one in each hand and it's like proper quick. You know, like nunchucks? I feel like it should be like nunchuckers, but like it needs to be really like two little hatchets. What were they called again? Sickles. Two little sickles. Like, think Raphael from Turtles. I want something like that. That's just super quick, does sort of medium damage, not high damage, but is repetitive. So it can stun them after about the third or fourth hit, right? I'm like, blah, 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 they're stunned, and then I can go in for a hard hit. Even though I'm doing less damage, I'm actually successfully getting more contact. That's what I'd like to get. I don't know whether that exists in the game or not. I'm a big Naraka fan, a big Naraka player, and I feel like the combat in that game is probably some of the best combat I've ever played. So when I play these games and I play some combat, it's like, hang on,
Bring it anytime.
my mouse, sorry, my controller just decided to walk off by itself. Probably broke the buttons. There we go. Okay, look how tanky this man is. Dodge from the dog there.
How's this?
To the finish. Alright, see how quick we can get through this section. Switch to the pistol. See if we can get him. Got loads of bags of tricks, I need that guy. Okay, nice. So is this my standard issue block? And then if I want to counter attack, do I just press it at the right time or what? Yeah, look. Okay, I haven't been blocking at all. Now we're going to start using block a lot more effective. You know what? I did worse using block. I'm not going to lie, that was terrible.
You have to take whatever you can use. We gonna wait for him to pass or what?
Yeah, we've got 3 enemies. So expanding the map actually shows you where all the enemies are as well. those guys absolutely laughably easy. When you block just before... Oh, when you block is just a block. But don't forget you have left trigger to parry this. But I don't understand when the parry is active. Is it when his hand is swiping? Is it when he's back and the glow happens? Like, how do you time that? I'm sure it's like when his hand's swiping, right? So it's like it hits their weapon back. Gonna take a little bit of practice, that one. Normally a parry is like a block but has a sort of spark or a glow or an aura. This game just gone for a completely different style.
I knew you had talent.
They're actually flying through this section right now.
You've used a lot
Health-wise, we're doing bad
Be
though.
careful from here on. Bring it any time.
Big Mama's house too. And she comes. Ooh! You get well excited. Look, look. Coming straight for me. She's not even bothered about him. You know what? I'm just going to switch it. Talk me up. There you go. Is she dropping things? I'll tell you what, she dropped some good loot. Random as well. Okay, let's have a look. This is a C class, does hella more damage. I'll probably take that just to test it. Ooh, so it's one of them but with spikies on. The timing does take a bit of patience. The block is just a block. Okay. I won't waste my time trying to do it now. What I'll do is probably find one of them low-level grunts and just practice that off the stream so I can come back. It's probably pretty simple once you get the hang of it. Okay, I can basically two-shot dog now. Grabbing items. You can't miss these items. I just think they should just auto pick up. There should be an option that you can switch on just to grab everything. Because I can't see a reason why I'd want to leave anything. Okay, so I'm going to go with that as my main weapon now. Because although it's got a little bit less range, it does feel pretty handy. And I don't think there's anything other than the gun I really want. Just for distance cover.
Easy now.
Maybe on a boss I'll switch him out. Like even him, like he used to take like a lot of attacks. Now he's just down in 3. Yes, that's it. Nearly Halloween, my friend. Are you looking forward to it? Do you do much for Halloween? Not everyone celebrates it, I know. I'm still on the movie marathon. We do the movie marathon for about 3 weeks, and then when it comes to like the 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, those 4 days are when I do cosplay for the live stream, and we really take it serious. And we tend to go out for a meal, you know, dress up cosplay meal or something, depending on what mood we're in. And then after that, it's done, right? Like 31st, and it's all over with. You can't really do much after that date for Halloween. I feel a bit weird. You know, doing a cosplay on like the 1st. Okay, I've got to watch that edge. What are these monkey men? Okay, they're going to be quick with low armor. No, their armor's pretty decent still.
Good stuff.
I've got pumpkin. Are you doing the pumpkins this year?
It's a nice view.
Pumpkins are a good idea. I don't never know what to do with the shiz that comes out of them. They stink. I'm not really happy to do pumpkins, you know, every now and again I will, but it's not a first choice. I feel like Halloween is like almost invented just to get rid of pumpkins. I don't know another time of year that anyone has pumpkins for any other purpose. You know, pumpkin pie is just a ridiculous idea, and carving a pumpkin, I see the point in it because it's fun, But it stinks and it's messy and it's gross and you get little bits in between your fingers. Okay, that's nice. So you can do 2 basic attacks into a heavy attack and it will chain off quite nice. Onto the block move. Bring it back. There you go. There you go, baby. We're getting it. Pumped.
Okay.
We need to try. Well, pumpkin. Yeah, well, that is true. I've never tried pumpkin pie, so I shouldn't speak on it. You're right. But at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't sound good. It's like pea soup. Pea soup I've never tried, but I know I don't like the fucker. Do you know what I mean? I know. Alright, where are we off to now? Do we go through here? No. Okay, so that looks like a dead end to me. Live stream your first impression. That would be funny. What, pumpkin pie? Do you know what? I don't think the UK is actually easy to get pumpkin pie. I could probably go down to the supermarket and take a look. But I can't guarantee I'll actually find one. I will look. I'll see if I can find a pumpkin pie. I mean, the most you're going to get really, because the UK is not, it's an American holiday, right? We just sort of Americanized in the UK, so we do take on some of your stuff as well. I think the most you're going to find is like some candy corns, you know, and possibly just really badly tasting sweets. Like most things are in the shape of a pumpkin, but they taste like 10 times worse than the original. That's about all you're going to get in the UK, really. It's just stuff to give away to the kids. The kids eat anything, right? Want some candy? Oh, I shouldn't have jumped in, but I did. I took a little bit of damage there. Nice, he's finished him. Items exceed my inventory capacity. What am I supposed to do with them then? I use some stuff. Got concentrate. Got. Let me have a look in my inventory. What it's talking about. This looks like a passive ability, right? So it's some sort of health booster. It says requirement stats. Yeah, passive. There you go. This is our. We can change this. Oh, I didn't know we could change these on the fly. Now we have Hunter. We also have the Prometheus. What happens if I select that then? I think we changed our outfit. Doesn't really change anything other than my special moves. But they look like loadouts. Let's try the archer. Or the caster even. Let's have a look what that does. Ooh. Okay, we've got a Hadouken now. So, yeah, finding the best one for you is probably a good place to start. We've got teleportation. We've got blue Hadouken. This one's a berserker. Okay, that's just going to give us power, right? Damage up. It seems to have less abilities than the one, but then I've unlocked this, right? I've leveled this up a bit. I think that's why why I've got 3 on that one. Different classes have different gifts that you can level up. Yeah, so I level them up as I go. So like this one has the spin attack. When you're close range and you're feeling vulnerable, just swap a spin attack. Okay, so we're on the other side of the fence now, so we did come the right way. I'm hoping there's a save point either up here, or I may have missed one. I'm going to double check that. I just saw something red. Yeah, let's see that red thing glowing. I think I'm going to try and get my hands on that. Whoa, he's trying to hit me while I'm opening a door? That's filth. Luckily we're invulnerable. I'll teach you. Mess with me, baby.
You have to take whatever you can use.
Gifts are the spells and the moves. Again, why are they renaming it gifts? Why can't it just be spells and moves? You can level them up with the missile. Okay, so rather than just leveling up my overall level, I should be leveling up separate bits, should I? I'm going to have to check that out. Do you guys eat pecan pie? No, I've never heard of that. Pecan pie, what's that? I mean, I'm rocking like 40 years deep and I've never heard of pecan pie. Ah, here we go. So this is what you're talking about. So we can actually go into these, pick Berserk, and then maybe like, yeah, like you can learn different abilities. Oh, okay, it's getting a bit deeper now. So we're about 3 hours into the game right now, and it is starting to get a bit more intricate. I'm starting to understand a bit more of the systems. We've got Precision, we've got Royal Heart, temporarily increases the resistance to being staggered. So these are all buffs, these ones. It doesn't look like most of these. This is an attack, so the Dragon Lunge, but it only works with a couple of weapons. Dash forwards and make a powerful overhead attack. That could be cool. Let's learn that. But that's for the Berserker class. Even if I don't use it now, I'll use it later. And this is the one we're using right now, which also unlocks the Blood Guard. Temporary creates a barrier. Let's go with that. Happy days. So I'm going to stick with those for now. I'm just going to level myself up to level 15, which is a good way to go. So every 3 hours, if I'm leveling up 15 levels every 3 hours, which will eventually get slower, of course. So I'd say, what, 4 hours on the next 15 levels? That's pretty good going. What time we got? So I think I'm going to leave it there. I think this is a good place to leave. We're back in the parking garage. We've done a few upgrades and we're looking real dapper, right? We're enjoying it so far. Let's go back to the menu and we'll sum it up and give you my thoughts, and you guys can put in your thoughts as well. I can remember how to leave. Okay, good. So save. Now what I need to do is organise my storage as well. That's something I'm going to do off of stream. I'm not going to log in for very long. I don't want to move from this point. I just want to sort of organise the game a little bit better for when we come back in. Offline, and we'll leave that like that. Oh, right, what do we think of Code Vein? I think I'm now hyped for the sequel. I think whatever this game has shortcomings, I think the sequel will probably patch, fix, and upgrade. We think it's peak. The peak. I know that in years. Yeah, it is pretty peak, as my friend says there. It's a easy 4 out of 5 from me because I want to see more. I want to play more. I'm just getting to the time where I finish and it's tea time. I need to go and eat and have some nourishment. Can we please feed a man, right? So overall, I think it's 4 out of 5. First impressions are positive. It has a lot going for it. There's a few flat textures here and there. There's a few sort of annoyances with the camera. I fell off the edge of a couple of cliffs a couple times. But other than that, the actual gameplay is solid. I feel like the fights are my fault if I lose, and I could have handled things better. Overall, there's no dirtiness or cheatiness with the game. Yes, they do moves like when you first experience a boss, it's going to take you 2 to 3 attempts just to learn a pattern. So you've got to kind of expect that with a Souls-like. I do feel like this is way more Soulsy than... What was that game called? What was the other game called? Quick, somebody help me. There will be a Code Vein 2 soon. Yeah, I believe it's for Q2 2026. I might be wrong. It might even be Q1. AI Limit, that's it. So AI Limit is a easier to get into, more accessible, more modern version of this game, I feel. But obviously that's about mechs and robots, and this is more about mystical fantasy, I would say. It's complete fantasy in this one. And Code Vein 2, like I said, is coming, so Q2 2026. So we're looking forward to that one. That'd easily give me time. If this game's only about 30 to 40 hours long, we'll easily get through it. And I do want to continue with this one and get it done. Probably about 4-parter, I reckon, to finish it off. So I want to thank all you guys for coming out live for me today. And I want to thank everybody for supporting the YouTube channels. I know I say it every time. But if you haven't already subscribed and liked, definitely do so. And if you want to see more Code Vein sooner, obviously hit the like. And let me know in the comments down below if you can take the time to leave a comment. Let me know that you want to see some more, so then I can sort of allocate my time to the right direction We're going to be doing a few more JRPGs in the future, but for now we're basically covering the whole Spooktober fest with all horror, infused games. We've got more of The Beast coming, and I've got a few surprises. We've got more Silent Hill coming as well. We've got cosplays coming up, and then I'm taking November off to just edit everything and anything that I can, ready for the Christmas bash. So I'm going to be around November putting out loads of content, but I'm not going to be live. So we've got this month to enjoy, basically 2.5 weeks to go ham. Thank you for playing the game. I love seeing and helping people with the game. Oh, awesome. Well, you're welcome anytime, my friend. And thank you for the follow. If you do want to hang out, talk to me and DMs, you can join Discord and stuff, and we can sort of chew the fat on the games, and you can let me know when the second one's coming. I'm sure you're excited for that one. Any other games you might think might fit my play style or channel? We need November the 3rd stream. Why? What's happening November the 3rd? Let me see what I've got. November the 3rd. 31st is a Friday, so I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so 27th, 28th, 29th, they're all cosplay days. I'm doing all next week. You've got a full week next week, and then you've got 27, 28, 29. Then I'm off 30, 31st for Halloween. Monday and Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday is my 1st and 2nd. So yeah, I mean, that's the 3rd you're talking about. Oh, it's your birthday. Okay, I can do a birthday bash. I can make that my last. We can definitely do that. We'll come in for a special Monday. What do you want to see playing? Do you want to play some Tekken? Do you want to bash me up as the bear, or do you want to see something new? I've got the new King of Fighters. I've got the new. Is it Fatal Fury? I think I've got Fatal Fury. I've got a couple of funny games we could play. Ridiculous games. I've got a few new ones I've just bought this week as well. Anything, brother? Happy to be. Well, I'll make something fun. We'll pick out some. I think we should do funny games, right? Let's get like three funny games lined up. And we'll do a 4-hour sesh, and we'll have a drink together, and we'll play some really ridiculous games. That could be cool. Remind me nearer to when I'm doing the cosplays. If you see me dressed up and I'm in a stream, jump in and just say it's my birthday, so and so. Just remind me nearer the time, because 2.5 weeks for me is like 2.5 years for most people. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I am going to bounce now, so enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your evening, rest of your weekend, and I'll see you Monday. I'll be back on Monday. Peace out. Look after yourselves. Look after your ma. And thank you for all your advice, Sir FEMA. I appreciate that. Have fun. I'll try. Peace out.